I mean, still in the area. That's your area, Sheriff Mark Lamb. And I'm wondering, do you believe that's probably the MO on this, is they stay in the area, they try to get this thing done, or do they try to move out as quickly as they can?
No, I think they're probably going to stay within this area. Look, there's got to be some intimate knowledge of this residence. It's a dark area. You're going in there, you know where the camera or cameras are at. Look, I would be looking, and this is tough because when you're dealing with family who's already missing their mother, I think those persons of interest that you have to look at first and foremost are people with means and opportunity. Unfortunately, that oftentimes becomes family members. Yeah. You start there. They should be looking at cell phone pings to see if there's any matches there. I also think the time in the house indicates there might have been some familiarity as well. There's a lot there to look at, and you don't want to always have to point your finger, but we're in the business of finding facts and looking at evidence and finding suspects. We can't always look at the feelings of these cases, and I do believe they probably stayed there. I do not think they anticipated the amount of national attention that this case has gotten, and that's probably got them a little bit in panic mode. Are they in panic mode, Josh?
Law enforcement?
Yeah.
It certainly sounds like it.
Or law enforcement and the captors. I mean, it just seems like there's a little bit of, we're not sure how to handle this thing on both sides.
I would say law enforcement is starting to sound like they're in panic mode. And maybe panic mode is too strong of a word, but when they're making pleas, the FBI special agent in charge there is making a plea specifically to them to do the right thing. That's usually not a good place for law enforcement to be. And when you have the sheriff saying, we have no leads, we have no prime suspect, they're essentially saying we've got nothing. That to me does sound like panic mode.
Yeah, I mean, the ransom letter talked about placement of the Apple Watch inside the house. If you have knowledge of what's happening inside the house, Katie, it means that, you know, this is something you need to take a hard look at.
Absolutely, though there was never any verification that they said, yes, this is exactly where the watch was and that ransom letter was correct. I don't know if they would do that, but that part is missing, Trace. And I think that that kind of leads to a much bigger question. And like, if you track the IP address on that email on the ransom note, right, and you start actually digging in, who sent this, when did they send this, and I think that comes up to the surface because we all knew this watch was there, and that was public information. So looking at the timing of when they said, oh, and this is where the watch is, Trace.
Yeah, you tell me where, if you tell me exactly where the watch is, I'm curious.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.